Hey guys, today I want to be talking about how your lifestyle, how your environment may be much more toxic than you think it is, and how, first of all, it affects your health, and how you can change this in order to start to have an environment that is actually going to support your health and your life, over your overall life. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Serana and I am an intuitive healer. I am all about helping you detox your life from heavy metals and any toxins within that. Also includes your mindset, negative thoughts. So it's all about, really holistic detox. I'm all about that because the mind, body, and soul, it's all connected. So you can't have one without the other, basically. So, as I said, today I really want to focus on helping you, first of all, understand why most of anything that you struggle with your health is most likely related to the epigenetics, which is your environment. And, medicine or Western medicine used to say that it's your genes, like based on your genetics, that this is why you have this or this health condition or this ailment or anything. However, now we know, and it's been proven that epigenetics, so meaning the environment, is actually the most influence. It's the one that has the most impact on your health. And I have my notes here, just so you know, so this is why I'm looking there, because I don't want to forget anything. But what is so important is that, and what I want to really highlight in this video is that most of the products that you mostly have in your home and that you use in your daily life is actually harming your health much more than you think it is, and that this has an effect on the emotional, so your thinking, your thoughts, and on your physical body. So that being said, a few things I want to start with, which is all the products that you find in the stores. So we tend to just go to the grocery store or to any store to just buy our products for home or for ourselves, for our skincare and everything. So I'm not going to go too much into the skincare because I've done a video on this specific topic, so you can just go and check this one out. But mostly in the stores, you have all those products that are, when it comes to soap, you have this SLS, which is actually something that is initially used for removing the grease on the car, and it's so disruptive when it comes to your immune system and your immune health and or hormonal health. So this is something you want to avoid. Then you have in the shampoos, you have all those phthalates and parabens and all of those things. The same you want to avoid, because what it's doing is that it's an endocrine disruptor. So it is actually, and your body is having a very hard time to break down those molecules, and then it basically gets stored. It's toxins, and that gets stored. And then the other thing is, you have all the fragrances, which are in candles, in anything that you diffuse in the air. If it's not an essential oil, like a pure essential oil, it is, and that is written fragrance on the label, that this is synthetic, and basically it's going to be toxic for you. And what I mean by toxic is just because it's going to disrupt your system, anything within your system. If you bring it back to frequency, because I'm a lot into frequencies, it's I'm always about helping or talking about raising your frequency. All those synthetic products, heavy metals and all these kind of things, have a very low frequency, so they're going to lower your frequency, which is basically going to weaken your system and immune system, and make you more vulnerable to get viruses and bacteria and any of these pathogens. The other thing also that I really wanted to mention is anything that is in the detergent, the laundry detergents, because You have alpha terniphenol, benzyl alcohol, camphor, all of those kind of things. But just think of it. I mean, all those names are just like blech, mouthful. You know, you can't even pronounce it. But the thing is that just think as it as if, you know, you on a bottle it's written this thing that, you know, if you ingest it, basically you may end up at the hospital, you might die. This is most likely going to be toxic, because anything that you either put on your skin or that you breathe, if it can be harmful for you, there's something wrong there. You know, anything that you put on your skin or your breath, you should be able to ingest it if you really think it through, because both ingest or breathe is going to go within your system. So if it's something like you, like how toxic can it be to actually use a product where it's written that, you know, if you ingest it, it's very toxic for you, but you know that you're going to spread this product on your floor, you know, cleaning your kitchen, your bathroom, all of that. So basically you're just going to breathe that in. So it's going to be as harmful as if you ingest it. You may not feel it right away, but over time, this is what's going to happen. So all of those things, you know, it's really about really taking your power away, taking your power back, and really think for yourself, and not just be like, if it's in the store, it's okay for me. No, it's not. If it's in the store, it's a company making this product, and they just want to. It's just a business for them. So that's all. It doesn't mean it's good for you. So think about it. You know, allergies, all of those kind of things, all of these can be healed when you start to remove toxicity from your life and basically from your system. Because everything, like, there is this a process which is called bioaccumulation, meaning that every time that you're exposed to toxins and to heavy metals and all, your body is going to store it, but over time it's going to accumulate, and then basically what is happening is that your body have a hard time breaking them down. So because of that, then this is where, you know, you have major health issues happening. However, the thing is that if you just prevent yourself from exposing yourself to those toxins, you know, then the toxicity won't be as much. And the thing is that, you know, we live in a world today where it's like, unless you live on a desert island, and I'm not even sure you wouldn't be exposed to it, but no matter where you are, you're always exposed to pollution. You know, be it the from the cars, being from the EMF. You know, if you have a phone, you have EMF. You're exposed to EMF. So you can't even be in the forest. If you have your phone with you, you're gonna have these EMFs and all the cables. I mean, it's everywhere. So you can't really not be exposed to those things. So this is why, in any case, it's good to detox yourself daily from those stuff. But what you can control, you might want to just lower the exposure of what you can control. And what you can control is when you put on your skin, what you ingest, what is in your house, you know, in your office, in your car, all of those places where you spend time, the environment where you spend time, this is what you can control. And this is where you can really lower your exposure of toxics, of toxic chemicals, of, you know, meaning heavy metals and different toxins. So the other thing also that I want to mention is that it's not because you're going to buy a product where it's just said organic that it's going to be good for you. Because most of the time, first of all, it's not the whole thing, the whole ingredients or the whole composition or formula that is organic. Is going to be maybe one or two products in it. So it's not the whole thing. And then you can just, I don't remember, I wrote it down. Yeah, you can just, you know, you have websites, and you have an app, it's called Think Dirty, where, you know, basically when you scan the product and they give you the toxicity levels, and you try it out, just try it out for yourself, and you will see that it's not because it's organic that it's actually non-toxic for you. So this is why you really want to start being aware of anything that you have in your lifestyle, in your daily life. Like for me, it's been 20 years now. I really barely expose myself to any toxic chemicals. Like, my skincare is non-toxic at all. I created myself, so there is no toxicity there. The food that I eat, I try to eat as little processed food as possible, and I eat mainly plant-based. So when you start to remove dairy, gluten, meat, sugar, processed sugar, when you start to remove this, and that includes soft drinks and alcohol, and okay, cigarettes, I don't even mention it because I don't even think it's useful to mention it. But just so you know, the cigarette, like, I think is like the top, in the top 3 or 5, I can't remember, pollutant on the planet, this cigarette. So this is freaking toxic for your immune system, or for your system in general, and for the people around you. So just a side note around that. And those, how they call it, snus, is it, like, yeah, that you put, like, here, I moved to Sweden, and in Norway it's the same. They use it quite a lot, and I guess people think that because it's not a cigarette, it's less toxic. Well, same, just make your own research, but it is as toxic as, it's maybe less toxic because you don't have part of the crap that you have in the cigarettes. But yeah, just look at what's inside, and unless it's like a full natural tobacco, and there usually is aromas and stuff like that in there, so it's the same. It's just full of crap, honestly. So just just start to pay attention to all of this, because it's really about being committed to start to support your own system. Your body is your vessel in this lifetime. So if you don't take care of it, you're not going to go that far, or at least not in a really good way. And if you don't have your health, your health is your wealth, because unless you have your health, you can't really do much. Your bank account may be loaded, but if you're not able to move, and if you're in a shitty place in your head, the bank account is not going to help you. You want to have both. You want to have the health and the bank account, but not just the bank account and not the health, because honestly, it's not really much worth it. So just think about all of this. And also the thing is that, yes, it requires commitment. Yes, it requires discipline. But the thing is that, if you're someone who, like, weight loss, for example, if you want to lose weight, toxins, like, your body is storing the toxins in the fat cells, because it's a way for it to protect itself. So the toxins are like surrounded by the fat, so they don't really, it's the way of the body to protect itself. So when you detox your body, when you get rid of heavy metals and you get rid of all of this fat, or all this, toxins, the fat cells are just going to shrink, and this is why you lose weight. It's as simple as that. So think about this also if you're looking to lose weight. It's not about going to the gym and exhaust yourself. It's important to move, that's for sure, because the energy has to move. But the detoxification process is crucial. And detoxifying your body just once a year, with juicing and stuff, is not enough, because you want to do this daily, because again, you're daily exposed to toxic chemicals, especially if you spend the time in an office, you're surrounded by EMFs all over the place, and usually the office is not well ventilated enough. So you really want to be aware of all of this. So I think this is what I wanted to share with you today. Just start to see how you can really start to remove all this toxicity and replace it with just natural products. So essential oils, you have loads of solutions there, but you want to become aware. This video, I really wanted for you to be aware of, or to become aware of, how toxic your environments may be, and how this is what is mostly impacting your health and your life in general. So that's it for today. I hope it helps. If you like the video, give me a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.